Yes, Precious. I mean, Ede, which is the hometown of the sitting governor. And it also is where the three candidates, this senatorial district is where the three candidates, the major candidates in this election are from. The APC candidate from Ikire, the sitting governor from here in Ede, and we also have the ADC candidate from Ejigbo senatorial district under Osun West. What we are seeing here is a last-minute push by the candidates to woo the voters as to what they will bring to the table if they are being elected as governor. It's quite different this time around because there's been an increase in the number of registered voters as against what we saw in 2022, which was about 1.98 million. This year, we're seeing over 2.3 million voters who will be participating in this election. And now it will now depend on the strength of each candidate to convince them that they can build on the gains of the current administration and what they have done. Well, while we see that the APC is building on its strength of the federal, we see the Accord Party, which has now gained momentum, also building on the power of incumbency rather. And we also see the ADC building on the strength of, coalition, especially at the national level. So we're expecting a large turnout of voters, as you can see from where I am. Activities are, pretty much normal. I think by tomorrow we'll be able to predict as to how it will be ahead of, the elections. But there have also been calls by civil society organizations to preserve the interests of this election, the credibility of this election. I have the executive director of Osun Masterminds, Professor Wasiu Edokunwale. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Talk to us. You have been monitoring, the campaigns, and today serves as the final day of rallies. Would you say that the candidates have really pretty much addressed the concerns of the average Osun resident?
Well, if you want to talk cumulatively about all the candidates, they have reached out to electorates in terms of visitation. But by and large, we have not seen much in the campaign manifestos because these days, unlike what obtained in the past, we are exactly during the Second Republic. Now we have artisans, musicians being invited to pull crowd. We want to see them talk about what they have for the people, not throwing tantrums at each other. I pay salary, they didn't pay salary. Those are lazy ways of doing things. We want them to interrogate reality. What's on the ground now? How best they think they can improve upon what is already on the ground? How much of understanding they have of the communities they intend to administer when they come on board? Have they really visited the areas within the state? Have they interrogated the people as to what actually is their need, what they want in Ede, maybe different what they want in Ejigbo, what is their desire in Ikire, and so on and so forth. But we have not seen much of that. And I also condemn in very strong terms the spate of killings that we have around now. No blood of any, the election of politicians should not want the blood of any contestant.
Considering what the focus of each candidate as it comes to government?
The priority should be, one, how to heal the wounds, because Osun State, unlike before, has been terribly polarized along that political lines now. We want to see the new government imagine healing the wounds, bring people together, working on the security, because farmers cannot go to farm without security. People cannot go about their normal businesses without security. We want to see him prioritizing agriculture such a way that agriculture will be revolutionized in Osun State. Osun is an agrarian society. We want to see more of IPP, generation of electricity, such that it will drive the industry.
Thank you very much for that. Well, that's the executive director of the Osun Masterminds, a civil society organization here in Osun State, monitoring the electoral process. We've heard from him and what the concerns of the major of Osun residents in this place will be. Their concerns about providing healthcare infrastructure, but these concerns and the campaigns and manifestos would actually depend on the turnout for each candidate on the election day. We wait out to see what that will be.
I mean, interesting conversation there, Olamide, and quite salient points he made about the different needs in different local governments, and they are not all the same. Thank you so much for that update, Olamide, a reporter live for us in Ede, Osun State, where there will be governorship election on Saturday.